rising, silverback home. Whichever alliance you know me as, touching lives around the world, motivated, inspiring. It's a beautiful time to be alive and the time to be alive and beautiful. I was planning on hitting up the gym today. However, I ended up watching a video. My bad, I had a toll-free call. I ended up watching a video about how your urine isn't supposed to be clear. And the video was 30-something minutes. Can't even get up. I'm not going to work, bro. Everything I went through just hit me all at once. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm definitely sorry to hear that. What's up, Slick Packs? We back in the building. We did 630 push-ups yesterday. Today, we just shooting for the minimum of 300. I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling lazy today. Not necessarily lazy. I'm feeling like more studious, you know? Plus, I already walked a lot this morning. I gotta keep that in mind that I've already walked for like an hour and 20 minutes. Gotta keep that in mind. But I'm feeling more so studious. I watched this video for 30 minutes about how the urine's not supposed to be clear and the explanation of why. So I had to, sponge that all in. What's up, Isaac? How you doing? I don't think you have the capability of being lazy, big dog. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm lazy. I'm just not going to the gym. You feel me? I'm still going to work out. We still going to do at least 300 push-ups. So I can't say I'm lazy. I'm just not going to the gym. Also, I have an interview today. So it's a lot to balance. I've been thinking about how everyone in real life went against you and was texting me, talking down on you. But I was telling them, nah, he's just going through something. He going to make it out. I appreciate you, bro. I feel the same about you, brother. I know you're going to make it through all your tribulations. And I'm glad all the phonies, I'm glad they thought I was down and out because they were just trying to move me in the wrong direction anyways, clearly, So it's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. We got 6 people in here. Smash the like button, It's not the top of the morning, but it is the top of the day. It's noon where I'm at. And we still we already got the engine running. We got our hair cut. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm going to kill that interview for sure. I got an interview today. I got a staging Friday. It's looking like after Friday, I could possibly have 3 jobs instead of 1. And I'm ready. So it's bad to use the word lazy to describe myself because I'm never lazy. However, I do have a lot of things I'm prioritizing. And to be honest, the gym is really damn near not one of them. Here's why. I have strong legs. The only reason I would be going to the gym, really, I could squat my girl today. I could do squats with my girl in my arms and get, a good workout like that. But the only reason I would be going to the gym today is to hit up legs, some weighted leg workouts. And the reality is, I don't want to get much bigger than I am. Looking very handsome. I appreciate that, Jail Quinn. I don't really want to get much bigger than I am. Not right now. The reason being is because I'm endurance. Humans are endurance species. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to be strong enough to, wrestle a bear and win. You know what I mean? So I want to be endurance goes along with longevity and health as a human. And I'm trying to live more intelligently, I don't want to live in any way limited by my mental capacity because I have a huge mental capacity. It's just also I have the willingness, or I have showed the willingness to put myself in a box smaller than my mind is at times. You know, how you doing, Davy Jones? So we gonna get out of that. You know, we trying to get out of that. So boom. Hopefully, I have these three jobs after today. It'll set the future up brightly. Um, Getting these three jobs, if I am to get all three of these and I already have one, but if I am to get these other two jobs, it'll change the way that I go about college, because I am going back to school. I was gonna go to the get free school, um, because in my city you can go to school for free if you're a resident at one of the colleges. But if I'm doing three jobs, right, I'm gonna just do online courses at accredited online universities that I can go at my own pace. You know what I mean, and still try to get them done early, while I'm while I'm working. Just do it in the between time, and kind of spread it out 3 to 4 years. Um, while 3 to 4 years, spread it out, and all the money I'll be saving while I'm throughout the course of those 3 to 4 years, working these three jobs, it'll give me a big, big comfort zone. And then I'll be able to go into my career. Boom. Go into my career. At least one of my jobs will compensate when I go into my career and allow me to work that part-time as well as participate in the career path I want to go into, and allow me to still make as much money as I'm making while working these three jobs. Then, when the time's right, have a bunch of money saved up, a bunch of things going forward. Hopefully this channel, hopefully I keep making smart investments. Then I'll try to advance in my career path, and I'll have a good comfort zone with the finances that I have, and I'll be able to just focus on taking that next step in my career path. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to be alive. I can do all through Christ who strengthens me. Quote, Our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. See, lately, I've been really feeling, maybe it's because it's February, who knows? But I've been feeling so excellent. Like, black women are the leaders in getting degrees. They have the highest grade point averages. They get the most degrees. They're so smart. And I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, well, black men are also smart. The difference between black women and black men is black men just haven't mastered leadership in the Americas for the most part. But when they lead themselves, and they're not wasting so much time trying to be the best athlete, when there's only so many spots, we gotta use our minds. There's only so many positions. Wasting so much time trying to be the best athletes, trying to be a fake gangster, trying to be a drug dealer, trying to have sex with as many possible women as you can by having these fake personas. When we're not doing that and we apply our minds, we're super intelligent, we're brilliant, So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna utilize all my time, have no distractions. I'm about 6'3.5". I'm gonna utilize my time, eliminate all distractions, because I've never found the distractions fun anyways, I don't have fun in the club, nigga. The club is just a place you go to and some lame, weird niggas wanna have a staring contest with you. They wanna have a staring contest. They mad at you because they feel like, because they came out there to try to get women. They feel like you have a better chance of getting women. So they think now the way that they can effectively somehow take away your position is by staring at you all night. That happens in the club. It happens in the club all the time. If I'm in the club, I want to be getting paid because I'm bartending or I'm a club promoter. So I can take that distraction out the way. I love the way your mind works. God bless you, my friend, and all your future endeavors. I wish the best for you. You are in my prayers. I appreciate that. You are also in my prayers. What is good? God bless you all. What's up, Kareem? God bless you. Dog, I'm real life crying because I can't believe how far you made it. I appreciate you, Brody. For real, bro. Remember, bro, it's there for you too, brother. You just have to learn to value yourself. You have to learn to set your standards of worth and also set your standards of operation. You know, like you see me, people who don't know in the chat, Angelo was a part of the last channel at the beginnings when I first started YouTube. Like I started that channel maybe 5 to 7 years ago. It was a long time ago. And I was going through things. I'm from Baltimore, you know. It's a rough and tough environment. I had no father, no role models, but I was always brave, you know what I mean? I always believed in God. And maybe my belief in God just made me feel like I was safe no matter what and no matter what type of environment. And I was on that. You know, I was on that. I was in and out of jail. I was on and off of house arrest. I was beefing with people in my neighborhood. I was outside every day, every night. On that with everybody, you know. But it wasn't where I wanted to be. And I told myself I would make the necessary changes to straighten my path. I prayed on it. Boom, found out I had celiac, which was a part of what was affecting my mental state, which was allowing me to be on that. You know what I mean? I wasn't in the best mental health due to celiac. Corrected it all. And now, we in a beautiful time to be alive. God, if you ask me, God is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, which is, if you in English, you would say Yahweh in the name of Jesus. Amen. You feel me? All power to the Most High. All glory be to the Most High. And all thanks, gratitude. And we following the King of Kings, which is the Most High Son. That's how I feel about it. Springtrap. You alive, Chandler? That's good to see. That's good to see. Now, we chilling today, but we still about to go ahead and get into it and knock out these 30 push-ups. Y'all smash the like button. Let's get it. Because we not lazy. First 30 is out the way. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and it's a time to be alive and beautiful. Yes, God is real and God loves you. Asking you shall receive. Can you give me some advice? I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. My mom is struggling, and some nights I don't have dinner. I wanted to be a beat maker. How old are you? See, here's the thing. If you want to be a beat maker, I'm not saying you can't be a beat maker. However, I'm saying that's actually a position that's more suited for someone to pursue that has some fallback money. You 15? If your mom is struggling, your family is struggling, you're going to make money as a beat maker, but you're going to put in thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of work for free just to get that, you know? So you don't seem to really be in a position where you can put thousands of hours of work in for free. So what I would say to you is focusing on school. Continue to develop in your craft as a beat maker, but lock in on school. Put your family first. Your block, your hood, everybody around you, they don't really care if you eat, to be honest with you. Everybody's in it for themselves because everybody's struggling. Get as many, what's up, Ken? Shout out to you. Get as good as grades as you can possibly get. Lock in, focus on school. Make sure when you are eating, it's not wasteful. Eat good, nutritious foods so you can have a healthy mind. Get your 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. And just lock in on them books. Try to get a scholarship. That's the best advice. Remember, it's not your responsibility to do anything but the best that you can. So Don't try to balance, ooh, I gotta take care of moms, nah, take care of yourself, lock in. God will take care of your mom. And as you get into an adult, you'll be in a good position to where you're able to take care of everything when God passes that to you. You feel me? Really get put on as a beat maker. Yeah, it can be tough. How you doing, Blakelyn? Feels like I just fought the most dangerous person in one, and now I'm feeling the soreness of all the pain in my body. How you doing, Easton? It ain't like back then when you could make connections in the music industry because motherfuckers was humble. Now everyone eating, that's a fact. Dirty Fiji water, what's up? What's up, Cadence? Hope y'all doing amazing today. What's up, yo, girl? Everybody, please smash the like button. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and a time to be alive and beautiful. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. We're 30 push-ups in. We have a daily minimum of at least 300 push-ups. We chilling today. We want to have a little bit more sit down and talk time throughout these live streams because we pushing 500. We're on the road to 500. We might and we'll probably be there today, you know? What's up, Player Ways? I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing amazing, you know? Feeling good, you know, feeling the presence of God. Player Ways think I'm a house igga. I was lucky enough to be around X, ASAP, and all of them. It's about to go down. Amen. We 30 push-ups in right now. Listen, if I'm a house igga, right? You gotta think, brother. I'm still igga. It is what it is. I'm still igga, brother. Here goes the thing. You might think when it comes to the black struggle, you might think it's the field iggas that's putting in the most work, but really it's not. When it comes to the advancement, it's the house iggas putting in all the work. You know how black people have advanced in America? Because we're valuable. We showed our worth. Yeah, we can do basic skills. You know, we can do basic things. We can do the basic work as well. But what has pushed us so far forward and why we even have a month of our own and why we're free to expand and live in good enough conditions to have good mental spaces is because we invent things. We build things. We do things that are extracurricular. So, you know, you're not shaming me by calling me that. I think I got a twin flame because ain't no way. Do you always do push-ups? Absolutely. Every day, 300 minimum. My girl just texted me saying she been crying for the past hour. Think you felt her energy. There go them soul ties. I would love for you to subscribe, my friend, and smash the like button, put on post notifications. I would love for you to do those things. We on the road to 500. GSS, Loma. We on the road to 500. We started January with 99. We started this month with 393. We're on the road to 500. What's up, AK Skrilla? How you doing, my friend? Hope everything is going well for you. We 30 push-ups in. Y'all know sooner than later we're going to jump down and give another 30. However, we're only really shooting for the 300 minimum today, and we have a lot of time to do that. We're going to have a few live streams today. I'm not going to lie, because my girl works tonight. So I'm going to be here live streaming a little extra than normal today. Or she got school tonight. And also, I'm about to start a real intense work schedule. So I'm willing to get as many live streams as I can while I can. When we working, don't worry, we still gonna be live streaming every day. It's just sometimes our live streams is gonna be just us outside walking, in between jobs, 2 jobs, things of that nature, chilling in between jobs. You know, we're gonna get them in, trust we're gonna get them in, don't worry about that. But some of them is gonna be us outside walking and talking. You feel me? Getting some sun. Boom. Whoo! It's a beautiful time to be alive, and a time to be alive and beautiful. What's up, Christopher? I think I need to start sparring once every 2 weeks, bro. Might not be a bad idea. Get in there, put them hands up. You know? You know, put them paws into play. You know, you might have to get out there. You might have to. I appreciate you, AK Skrilla. You 6'8", who you gonna spar? That's a big question. They gonna put you in there with the heavies. Wood what, my friend? Woo! This is a beautiful time to be alive. So yeah, we're gonna be getting into it though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really in this phase of life where I wanna just live as healthy as I can, focus on health and wellness with every decision, every move, and add to my knowledge with my free time. I love to add to my knowledge and exercise. That's my free time, you know? We 30 in, let's get another 30. We did some shadow boxing. Let's get another 30 in. We 60 in. Let's get it. Of course, we gotta breathe. We gotta push that breath through the diaphragm. I remember having a dream of you crying, and then I woke up. You was live crying, thinking I didn't fuck with you no more. Yeah, I remember them days. I remember them days, bro. It was a roller coaster. Man. That's why I tell people, hey, focus on your diet and your health and your wellness. I didn't know I had celiac disease. I was experiencing all of these bad things. I didn't know for 27 years. I knew something was wrong, but I couldn't figure out what was wrong. You know? It breaks you down, deteriorates you mentally, physically. Got that telekinesis. Spiritual gifts. We tapping into them spiritual gifts. See, them spiritual gifts really awaken when you stay focused, when you're not so easily distracted. You know, sometimes them same neurological pathways that'll lead to a telekinetic connection can go to waste thinking about a TV show, thinking about a movie, thinking about your favorite sports team. That same telekinetic pathway, that neurological pathway could be telekinesis, you know? Could be you tapping into the Akasha and pulling back some information, or even glancing over the Akasha, and then when new information is presented, you receive it very easily because you glanced over the Akasha. Oh yeah, definitely. Anybody who come to this channel, anyone who come to this energy, this channel, God gotta bring you here, for real. It's the only way. As soon as you started the channel when you was in the car, facts. We was at we had just started. And I remember them days when I first started on YouTube, it was crazy, y'all. I had this lady, I don't know, I think she was like a practicing occultist. Her channel name was like Magnetar or something. She claimed she was all different types of things, cosmic entities. And I never went to her channel or nothing. I had seen her channel. I never typed nothing like that. But then people started just telling me that she sent them over to my channel. Then I checked her out. I was like, this is kind of crazy. It was very spiritual for sure. New viewer, what kind of content do I make so far? I'm enjoying it. I like to just chat with the people, communicate with the people, keep health, wellness in mind, elaborate on the things that I'm learning, that I'm going through, that I'm beginning to understand. It's also a celiac disease awareness channel because I've become aware that I have celiac 2 years ago. And then we do push-ups, 300 minimum per day. We also get in the gym. Pretty soon I'm gonna be giving out some gym footage. You know, right now I'm in a transitioning process where I'm about to move. So I'm slightly stagnant, not too stagnant, but it's all types of positive energy, you know. We come here to grow, develop, and to stay motivated and inspired, you feel me? Also, a lot of trolls come through, but when the trolls come through, we give them the attention they need, and a lot of times they turn into, they convert into, you know, better individuals, and we send them back out into this world so they can do God's work, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go live today on my other channel. Today is the day where I be silent and talk to God, amen. All praise be to the Most High. I love you too, Jessica. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and a time to be alive and beautiful. So yeah, the information I learned today was your urine is not supposed to be clear. And for me and Angelo, you need to hear that too, because I know you drank a whole bunch of water. How you doing, Did tonight, Spawn? I'm slowing down my water intake. When I intake water, for the most part, I'm gonna intake it with electrolytes, and I'm gonna get more heavy on fruit juices and fruits, you know what I mean, being my source of hydration, because I don't want to be deep, to neutralize the electrons inside of me. I need these electrolytes. These electrolytes are really what keep you hydrated. So I'm dehydrating myself with the water, and I don't want that experience, you know? How you doing, Mateo? Mine is a little yellow. I'm good, absolutely. It is funny, it is funny. You should be out the woodwork with it. How you doing, Nathan Ward? So we 60 push-ups in. What I'm about to do is drop down and smash another 30. So the way the push-ups work, yesterday we did 630. We've been averaging over 400. But we do a minimum of 300. We do sets of 30 until we can no longer do a complete set of 30. That means we have to stop. Or we decide when we stop, even after completing sets of 30, which is typically what happens. But we're about to drop and give another 30, and we're gonna be at 90. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and a time to be alive and beautiful. I appreciate you. How do I go about learning new things, accidentally or seeking out the knowledge? Both accidentally and seeking out the knowledge. See, I don't really utilize social media, but when I do utilize social media, I look up health-related things. I look up a lot of information. So a lot of times my For You page and the random notifications I get from YouTube are about interesting topics, and it's with people who are educated in what they're talking about certain things. So I'll listen to a bunch of different perspectives, and then I like to apply it to my own life. And if it sticks, and if it's something that resonates with true, then I try to share that information, you know, because I know some people's For You page be more like entertainment based. So I like to offer my For You page, you know, to others in that way. You feel me? But we about to drop and give another 30. Smash the like button. We had 12 likes. It's a beautiful time to be alive. And a time to be alive and beautiful. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Not the 30, we are 90 push-ups in. Woo! like to stay motivated, stay inspired. You'll be surprised in the things you can accomplish. Due to analyze abnormal engagement. You gotta be better than that. You know, you a troll, but you're not even capitalizing the right things. But listen, brother, service community, I love you. You have a great life, my friend. Too easy for sure. Asikali, how you doing, my friend? Super easy. We 90 in. Just remember, even yesterday, we thought we was only going to do the minimum, which is 300. We ended up doing 630 and making a new record. So we saying we only doing the minimum, which is 300. But also keep in mind, we're going at a chill pace because we have extra hours today because, like I said, my girlfriend, she will be at school tonight. So I'm gonna be live streaming. You feel me? My name, Lone at Peace, to whom this concerns, Silverback Whom, Escaping the Maze, Eternal Rising. These are the aliases people know me as, my friend. It said error. I had to keep clicking for it to send. For real, because why my messages weren't sending? I don't know. He definitely trolling, though. Definitely trolling. I think Boots in the background with that protein powder and creatine. Is your diet predominantly healthy? Yes, my diet is predominantly healthy. No, I don't do any creatine. But what I do is amino lean. It's a mixture of electrolytes and amino acids. I get my creatine from my foods, just healthy eating. I might add creatine to my diet, may or may not. The thing about it is, I appreciate that. Slick. I appreciate you too, bro. End of this month, you and Natoma, y'all gonna become the new channel mods. Y'all gonna become mods because I like the energy y'all bring for sure. But yeah, I might add creatine one day in the future, but the reality is, like, I've already had that phase of my life where I dedicated the majority of my energy to athletics. And I was doing great. I was doing a really good job in athletics. But when I was doing that, I felt like I was wasting my mental potential. You know what I'm saying? So, like, do I really need creatine? You know, I'm already 205 pounds, 205 pounds solid. I have good numbers when it comes to my presses. I have really good strength level. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to add to my strength level, but I'm not trying to become Mr. Olympia. I just wanna be the embodiment of health, wellness, and intelligence, you know what I'm saying? So I know that creatine has been studied, can help your neurological functionings, things of that nature. That's why I said I might utilize creatine in the future. But we'll have to see. We'll certainly have to see. Working at a restaurant, that's the trying to tell people, man. If you love giving service to others, if you love getting your steps in daily, if you love being able to impact other people and then have those people bless you with gratuities, things of that nature, because of the gratitude they feel because of your display, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna be in this industry until I can get in the medical field. And then while I'm in the early phases of being in the medical field, I'm still gonna be balancing the medical field with this. Because I love it. It's a beautiful thing to do. It's a beautiful time to be alive. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, you can set your life up well like that. You can certainly set your life up well like this. The PGA, play GTA? Absolutely not. You are great as you are. I appreciate you, Travis. Good to see you again today. W Vibes, I appreciate you, Adventures. Beautiful time to be alive and beautiful. All praise be to the Most High. Whew. Yeah, lately when it comes to my studies, the main things I've really been looking into is, lately, like super recently, is benefits of retaining your seed, not full on semen retention. I'm in a relationship. Not necessarily full on semen retention, but not the excessive utilization of it. Like it's better to have a full sack than it is to have a continuously empty sack. So I've been practicing that, and then also the intelligence of not overhydrating. I've been practicing that as well. Before that, I was really deep in the studies of things that increase blood circulation for the reason that your artery health, your nitric oxide, these things, your endurance, your cardiovascular system, these things play the biggest role in longevity, you know? And I'm all about longevity. I look youthful for the age that I am currently, and I hope to maintain, and I believe I'll maintain that throughout the course of my life. And not only will my appearance be youthful, but my energy will be youthful, and I'll be constantly and continuously seeking to add layers of wisdom to that which already is, you know? 6, 7. What am I trying to do? Medical wise, to be honest, I would like to start out just as a nurse, you know what I mean? Put myself in a position to assist people in their process and also be a sponge of people with more wisdom than I have when it comes to the medical field. Then I would like to, you know, advance, go from that to the next step. I haven't necessarily decided my next step in that career path development yet, but I have a good idea of it. But we gotta save some surprises for the future of the channel. So for the people who subscribe, put on the post notifications, and still are here in 3 to 4 years, you'll be able to see the exact time when I let y'all know what we're gonna be pursuing when it comes to furthering our career. You know, that'll be a whole presentation. It'll be awesome. It'll bring us back to this moment, this nostalgic moment. At that time, it'll be a nostalgic moment. And we'll see, it'll really show that you can become what you want to become. Just got to go and do it. 25K steps a day sounds like I'm preparing to go to war with the Romans. Niggas going to be having a Baltimore nurse now. Used to hit 30K consistently. Used to hit 30K consistently back in the day in COVID times when the gym was closed back then. Hey, that 30K, let's get it. Steps, hey. This is another thing this channel is doing, so if y'all have the fitness app, make sure you're tracking your steps. 8K steps a day, and at the end of the year, this year, at the end of it, we will be doing a giveaway, which will at least be the amount of what a refund check is. So it's going to be a good giveaway for whoever, all the people that have at least 8K steps have to send the proof to me. I will put y'all in a random number generator. Depending on what the giveaway is going to be, we'll either have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners. Because say this channel becomes actually a high impact source of income, this is all extra income. This channel, like, to be honest, I want to make this channel, this is very community based. You know what I'm saying? In the first 3 to 5 years, like, you know, a lot of people jump on YouTube and they're trying to make as much money as they can. The money that I make from this channel for the first few years, the most of it is going to be dispersed into the community. I'm not even going to lie to you. This is the reason why I'm en route to 3 jobs. I want to work 3 jobs anyways, you know what I'm saying? So the extra money that comes from this channel is extra on top of extra on top of extra on top of extra. And I would like to utilize it to really establish a community, you know, a community atmosphere here. I really want to see people who I'm here engaging with continuously. I want to see y'all successful. I want to see us all successful. You know, it's a beautiful time to be alive. You got 8K daily, 8K daily for sure. That's lit. Those jobs are draining. Once you start watching people, you forget about yourself. Whoo! And that's why we in this process right now. Giovanni, it's because, you know what? We're in a process of self-awareness and self-care to the maximum, to the point where we will never be able to forget about ourselves. We will always be able to take care of ourselves. See, when you work in the service industry, it's very much like that as well, you know, where you're constantly providing for another person or other people so you can forget about yourself. So having 2 to 3 jobs in that industry and still being able to maintain the thoughts of yourself, self-care, that'll prepare you for life. 1 second, I gotta return. I have to return a text message really quickly. Boom. What's up, Starry Night? How you doing? I get 15K steps in 1 hour. Starry, you came out of nowhere. How are you doing? Pretty much running on fumes because I'm so tired from work and on my final hour of the day, saying, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Pause screen real quick. The screen is cool now. I had to respond to a text message, so it might have paused for a little moment. But yeah, we 90 push-ups in. Like I said, this is more of a communicative live stream, but we still getting in them push-ups. You feel me? We still getting in them push-ups. We 90 in. We're going for the minimum of 300 today. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Come on. We know the truth. We not no minimalist. We not a minimalist. We're not a minimalist. So we're going to crush the minimum of 300 for sure today. But that is the only expectation we're giving ourselves. So we're going to slow cruise the push-ups, but we're going to continue to put in the work, because guess what? We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and time to be alive and beautiful. Yeah, you be coming out of nowhere. I love that you be staying busy and staying focused. Starry, you've been getting it in. You've shown tremendous growth from the time we first came across each other, and it's just a testament. I love it. I love it. I love seeing that. Like, honestly, out of this community we got, like, this is all we see, is we see people expanding and growing. One of the moderators here, no pressure if you are to become a moderator, but one of the moderators here own his own company when it comes to refrigeration techs. So if you into HVAC, you know what I'm saying? Or if also, for the dude who was 15, wanting to become a beat maker, listen, do all your schooling, get an early head start in studying, and go ahead into the HVAC field. I got a homie right now that will give you a job, I'm telling you, you know? And then you'll definitely be able to take care of your family as long as you're willing to put in the work. That's what this community is all about. Like, we have actually, this community, although small, we have quite a bit of resources, you know what I mean? Which is people. Humans are the greatest resource. Got some meat and potatoes to give me some energy. That's a good combination. I used to think like that as well. All I learned from working in the draining industry is that no one cares about your service. I'm 20 and my back already 30. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Although I support getting your push-ups and sit-ups in, I appreciate that, Starry Night. Absolutely, we gotta grow. We gotta keep growing. We gotta keep becoming better. We have to. This is what life is about. Yeah. So that's another reason why I focus so much on health and wellness, because I do recognize that I put myself through a whole bunch of laborious tasks. But what I try to do is I try to treat my body right so it doesn't break down, and I try to make my tasks build my body. You know what I mean? I try to limit wear and tear and maximize, or at least come close to maximizing stimulation. And then I give myself the nutrition and the sleep to recover. And I I don't stress. Like, it could be a busy day at work. I'm getting orders from here. My mind is like, you know, it's like, there's no chaos doesn't pull me. You know what I mean? I'm real cool in the pocket. Why? Because I don't want to produce any, I don't want to produce prolactin, because I'm producing, what is that other hormone, that negative hormone? Angela probably knows. It's a negative hormone that causes, you know, inflammation, things of that nature. I don't want to be in a mind state that's producing that. We got to refresh our wisdom. This is an alt account, but this bro, love your good wisdom, man. Keep the faith. I appreciate you. Bless you. God bless you as well. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, post notifications. We on the road to 500. 500 is coming in. I can feel it. Is it me or is that? Yup, another 30. Let's do it. Let's get it. We 90 in. Let's get another 30. go. 120 in, let's get it. 120 in, let's get it. I felt like you you thought about sparring me? Hey, you want to get a session in, a light session in? You know where I'm at. We could always get some light sparring in just so I can show you, you know. You might be 6'8", 230, but I got the skills to pay the bills. You know, I got skills. I got angles. I got dips. I got rises. I got combinations. You see? You know? I got all of that. Peace as always, Giovanni. I appreciate you. You know? And I switch stance. Use some southpaw work. Step on your feet. Uh-oh. You gotta punch up with that jab. You're a little tall. Ooh. You know, if that's what you want. Skills get the bill. Skills pay the bills. Like Gerald McClellan. Oh, you just be throwing heavies, huh? You just be throwing heavies. It's no light sparring this, man. He trying to knock you out talking about light sparring. Like a bunny rabbit. Stay on them toes. Bouncing in and out. How you doing, Sarah? But yeah, we don't want to produce cortisol. We live a low cortisol life, so we've mastered breath work to the point where we can be in a chaotic environment, but we're very much just flowing. It's not causing any cortisol spikes because, you know, that can wreck you. Pitching is the reason my punches got so heavy. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense because it's that hips, that hip rotation. Get you right. You don't like my hairline, but I love you though. Oh, what happened? I thought that should have been a blue name. I thought that should have been a blue name. Tell them I said hello. It's a beautiful time to be alive and a time to be alive and beautiful. Will you pray for me? My tooth hurts so bad right now. Okay, well, the only prayer, y'all know the only prayer I do is the Lord's Prayer. So, our Father that art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. You feel me? What's up, WLN? A nigga that can defend leg kicks and defend takedowns is dangerous. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm defending all of that. I'm stuffing all of that. If you really want to spar, I just want to let you know, I'm stopping all of that. I got rid of my watch and calendar, and I literally split my stress like 90%. I only check the clock on the wall and only check what day is on my computer. That makes sense. That makes sense because a lot of stress that we produce throughout the course of the day is basically trying to maintain and keep a schedule. But however, it's like, if you just stay in a healthy process and flow state at work, you're gonna be ahead of the schedule, you know? Get rid of the distractants, you'll be ahead of the schedule. You don't really have to keep peeking over your shoulder. That's why you wanna spar, we can get it in for sure. I'm sorry I'm brand new to this, so I didn't know you only do this prayer. It's okay, no worries. Look, we got other people in the chat that'll pray for you too. Starry Night would definitely pray for you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in this chat, just when you said that, they said their own prayers for you because we're just those type of people, you know? We're just those type of people. We're people for people. You understand? Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We do have a couple of moderators. They have been super busy in life, but they pop up in the channel. Some of them will troll you, so I hope you have thick skin. Big fan of your channel, bro. My friend, I'm not saying that name, recommended me to your channel. Give a shout out. Mashallah. I'm not saying that name, but I appreciate you. People for people. You fought X, that's a little man. See, look, you gotta understand. Look, we about to get another 30 push-ups in. But you gotta understand, when you fight me, I'm gonna be here with it. Then 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 I'm gonna be there with it. Then I'm gonna blind you. I'm gonna poke you in your eyes. Then I'm gonna kick you. Then I'm gonna take you down. Then I'm gonna say some obscenities to you. It's gonna be a lot going on. I don't think you're really ready for that. You know, how you doing, Maddie? Whoo! How many push-ups we in? 120? I got angry and pushed my friend across the room. He was 330 pounds. Dang. That's because you got that kickboxing background. You got like Powerpuff Girl strength. And I know y'all think y'all don't really want to smoke with the Powerpuff Girls. We know we watch the Powerpuff Girls. Keep it 100. We 120 in. I'm doing well as always. It's a beautiful time to be alive and the time to be alive and beautiful. Let's get in another 30 push-ups. Woo. 150 in. 150 in. We said we just going for the minimum of 300 today, but remember what that turned into yesterday. It turned into 630, so who knows? 114, it sounded like you didn't got your weight up a little bit from the last time. If me and whom spar, I know been the best at boxing. Oh, wait. You've been at the best boxing gym, so you're going to be dodging and doing crazy counters. That's a fact. Your footwork is terrible. Don't even get in there with me. I ain't going to lie to you. But I'll take it easy on you. I'm not going to whoop on you. You know, we don't have no smoke. We don't have no real smoke. I'll definitely take it easy on you. Me as a Powerpuff Girl, you love that. Lost it again. It's hard to keep it going. It's okay. It's hard. It is hard to keep weight on when you're busy. But also, like, it's overrated. Like, it's overrated to keep weight on. I'm 205 right now. I could be like 209, 210. But I realized that, like, just let it be a slow process. Let your weight rise because it rose, you know. Don't necessarily try to force it because it's just going to slow you down. You're going to be continuously digesting food, which is going to have you tighter than you need to be. And realistically, like 205 isn't small for my weight. For my height. And being 5'6" as a woman and being 114, I'm not going to say it would be bad for you to gain weight, but I don't think you're in the red. Alex is the best counterpuncher I've seen in the UFC. Alex Pereira, the best counterpuncher you've seen in the UFC? I don't know. I feel like Izzy is a decent counterpuncher too. Speaking of it, that's how he got that win on Pereira, was that counterpunching ability. But best striker in the UFC, probably definitely gonna give that to Alex because he just got that power. I'm doing good, WLN. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing wonderful. Your BMI is 18, okay. Not too shabby. (21 and 33 is good for women. 18 isn't too far off of that, though. Wait, your BMI is 18 or your body fat percentage is 18? Yeah, between 21 and 33. You can even go a little higher than 33 as a woman. But yeah, it's not terrible. But see, you have been like participated in combat sports. You've built up some muscle too. So you haven't checked the BMI since I was like 15. Probably should though. Again soon. Yeah, you should, because you've been in combat sports. I wouldn't be surprised if you've built up more muscle than you think. What's the diet like? Are you eating avocados daily? Are you using your extra virgin olive oil? Always W's. Okay, we had 18 likes. I think we have 5 to 15 minutes left in this live stream, because y'all know I don't like to take too much time at once from y'all. However, we're gonna be live multiple times throughout the day because we're off today. All we have is an interview, and then I have to wait for my girlfriend to get out of school. So we'll have more live streams. I'll probably have another live stream like 30 minutes after this one ends, to be honest. Avocado oil, it's not bad. It's not bad. I would go extra virgin olive oil and eat 1 avocado a day. My mom told me my arms are no longer muscular, and she's right. They're scrawny now. Gotta definitely get them avocados in. You gotta get a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I would eat my walnuts if I were you. I would get them chia seeds. These are the the walnuts, I believe, are more estrogenic tree nut. I would look up my estrogenic tree nuts if I were you, and I would go ahead and add them into the daily diet. I believe even peanut butter is a bit estrogenic. I believe so. Meat, potatoes, carrots, pasta, cereal, walnuts, almonds, pistachios. That's not bad. Just throw some avocados. Throw some avocados and add extra virgin olive oil to everything. Add it to your meat, add it to your potatoes, add it to your pasta. If you do that, you're gonna start to really compile them healthy fats and probably move up a bit in the scale gradually. I eat salmon. I eat salmon. I just don't eat shellfish. And the reason I don't eat shellfish is realistically just because, you know, it says in the Bible not to eat shellfish. That's really the reason I don't eat it. However, we'll see. Maybe one day that'll change. I don't eat pork. It started off because of the biblical reason, but really it's really gotten to the point where I don't eat pork just because there's so many scientific studies about the negative effects of pork. We doing good. Trill, how you doing, my friend? Get in there, Lord willing. Absolutely. Egg salad for lunch today. Oh, nah. Oh, nah. She over there tooting. Jesus loves you too, Matt. Stop the steroids. My brother, I would never use steroids, my brother. This is just that hard work, you know, and dedication. We 150 push-ups in today. You might as well smash the like button, subscribe, post notification, and join us in the journey. Because I can tell you trying to get a little thicker up there. You're trying to get some extra body thickness. I understand that. All you got to do is push-ups, brother. Yeah, we about to hit that next big 30 because he said that. You look like John Jones now. They think you're on steroids. Crazy. Waffles, okay. Waffles with blue agave or maple syrup is what I recommend. But yeah, when it comes to shellfish, especially oysters, when it comes to the way that it affects your testosterone levels, I've seen good studies. I don't necessarily like oysters. However, because of the zinc, the amount of zinc they give you, and it's hard to get zinc out of most foods. We'll see. We'll see in the future, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's hit another 30 and get the 180 since someone thinks we're on steroids. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Stop flexing, you got nothing. I appreciate that. That was a beautiful comment. SWTOS. You have the best comments and the most complimenting statements that I've ever heard. I appreciate you. Talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. Get some good beauty sleep and keep it going. We appreciate and love you. The world is your oyster. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. God loves you. You already know that. Yep, we 180 in. Let's get it. I'm doing amazing, Houston Fire Department. How you doing, my friend? Do you really work for the fire department? If so, thank you for your service. You know, it's a very brave act to get out there and rescue people from fires. Also, you know, I've become a cat person, so it's also a great act and service to get in those trees and save those ungrateful little fur balls, you know, because that's what they are. Even though I'm now a cat person, I know they're ungrateful. I know it. I know it. Anytime, anytime, anytime. Definitely appreciate it, my friend. We are 180 push-ups in. It's a beautiful time to be alive. We're 61 minutes into this live stream. So in order to not take up too much of your time, we're gonna let this come to a conclusion. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. We'll probably be live again in another 30 minutes because I have nothing else to do. I have seen the Diamond Gym video. I've never gotten more than like 3 minutes in. I've got like 35 seconds in. I looked at it. I was like, okay, they're overtraining and they're popularizing overtraining. And this all seems a little pointless. And I guess they have something to prove when it comes to their manhood that I don't have to prove. But either way, I hear about, like, in a little bit that I seen that a lot of the people who come to that gym are troubled children who don't have their parents around and stuff of that nature. So I support it, definitely support it. If you watch one of their videos, hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications, because anything that's helping the children is helping the community. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a beautiful one. If you're catching the post live replay, make sure you like, subscribe, put on the post notifications so you can become a part of the community and catch the next live stream. It's your boy, Alone at Peace, to whom this concerns, Silverback Hoon, Escaping the Maze, Eternal Rising, touching lives around the world, motivated and inspiring. I hope y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.